When it comes to the British royal family, few subjects spark more emotion than the legacy of Princess Diana. Decades after her tragic death in 1997, her influence continues to shape public opinion, the monarchy's image, and even the expectations placed upon the next generation of royals. In recent days, social media has once again been flooded with dramatic claims suggesting that Queen Camilla has attempted to claim one of Princess Diana's most iconic royal titles, leaving Prince William supposedly shocked and furious. The headlines are sensational. The thumbnails are eye-catching. But what is actually true? Today, we're separating fact from fiction while exploring why this story has captured so much attention around the world. To understand the controversy, we first need to understand royal titles. Princess Diana was widely known as Princess Diana, although technically her official title after marrying the then Prince Charles in 1981 was Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales. Over the years, the public simply embraced the shorter nickname, and it became inseparable from her identity. Following Diana's death, the title Princess of Wales remained unused for many years. Although Charles eventually married Camilla in 2005, Camilla chose not to use the title publicly. This decision was significant. Instead, she was styled as the Duchess of Cornwall for most official purposes. Royal commentators widely agreed that this reflected the extraordinary public affection for Diana and the sensitivity surrounding her memory. While Camilla was legally entitled to use the title Princess of Wales through her marriage, choosing not to do so helped avoid reopening old wounds among many members of the public. That decision remained in place for years. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away in September 2022 and Charles became king, another major shift occurred. Prince William automatically became the Duke of Cornwall and, shortly afterward, the king formally created him the Prince of Wales. As a result, Catherine became the Princess of Wales. This marked the first time since Diana's death that the title had returned to the forefront of royal life. For many observers, seeing Catherine carry the title represented continuity rather than replacement. The palace emphasized that Catherine would approach the role in her own way while respecting the lasting legacy associated with Diana. So, where does Queen Camilla fit into this? The simple answer is that there is no verified evidence that Queen Camilla has recently attempted to claim, reclaim, or publicly use Diana's former title. Since becoming Queen Consort, and now simply Queen Camilla following Buckingham Palace's updated styling, her official role has centered on supporting King Charles III in constitutional duties, charitable engagements, and state occasions. Royal announcements, official palace communications, and credible news organizations have reported no incident involving Camilla trying to assume a title associated with Diana in a way that has caused conflict with Prince William. Yet stories claiming otherwise continue to spread. Why? One reason is that Princess Diana remains one of the most admired figures in modern royal history. Any headline connecting her legacy with Camilla is almost guaranteed to attract enormous public attention. Another reason is the complicated history between Diana, Charles, and Camilla. That history has been discussed for decades through biographies, interviews, documentaries, and media coverage. Even though many years have passed, emotions surrounding those events remain strong for millions of people who remember Diana's humanitarian work and public image. Prince William himself has consistently focused on preserving his mother's charitable legacy rather than revisiting past family conflicts in public. Whether through his work on homelessness, mental health initiatives, or environmental causes, William has repeatedly emphasized service rather than personal disputes. Likewise, Queen Camilla has spent recent years concentrating on campaigns involving literacy, domestic abuse awareness, and osteoporosis prevention. Although media outlets frequently speculate about private relationships within the royal family, there is very little confirmed information about private conversations between William and Camilla. Royal experts often caution that many dramatic stories circulating online rely on anonymous sources or unverified claims rather than official confirmation. That doesn't mean every rumor is completely impossible. It simply means viewers should distinguish between verified reporting and speculation designed to generate clicks. The monarchy itself operates under centuries of constitutional tradition. Royal titles are not claimed on impulse or through personal preference. They are governed by established conventions, legal rules, and decisions made within the framework of the crown. This is one reason why headlines suggesting that someone suddenly takes another royal's title often misunderstand how the system actually works. Titles change because of marriages, deaths, accessions, or formal decisions by the monarch, not because individual members simply decide they want them. Still, the enduring comparison between Diana and Camilla remains impossible to ignore. Diana became known worldwide for her compassion, charisma, and ability to connect with ordinary people. Camilla's public reputation has changed considerably over the past 2 decades, with many observers noting that she has gradually gained greater public acceptance through consistent royal service. Even so, Diana's legacy occupies a unique place in British history that few public figures could ever hope to match. That legacy is also deeply personal for Prince William and Prince Harry. Both brothers have spoken openly about their determination to ensure their mother's humanitarian work continues to inspire future generations. For William especially, the Princess of Wales title now carries special meaning because it belongs to his wife, Catherine, while also reminding the public of Diana's remarkable impact. This explains why any rumor involving that title immediately attracts worldwide attention, regardless of whether the underlying claim proves to be true. As viewers, it's worth asking an important question. Are we reacting to verified events, or are we reacting to emotionally charged headlines designed to revive decades-old royal tensions? That distinction matters more than ever in today's fast-moving online news environment. And it also sets the stage for understanding why stories involving William, Camilla, and Diana continue to dominate headlines long after the original events became history. As this story demonstrates, the British royal family remains one of the most closely watched institutions in the world. Every public appearance, every official announcement, and every change in title is examined in extraordinary detail. That intense scrutiny often creates an environment where speculation can spread far more quickly than verified information. In the case of the claim that Queen Camilla attempted to claim Princess Diana's forbidden royal title, there is no credible evidence to support it. Official palace communications and reputable news organizations have reported no such incident, and there has been no confirmation that Prince William reacted with shock over any dispute involving royal titles. What is true is that Princess Diana's legacy continues to hold a unique place in public memory. Her humanitarian work, compassion, and ability to connect with people across the world have ensured that she remains one of the most admired members of the modern royal family. Her influence is still visible through the charitable efforts of both Prince William and Prince Harry, who have repeatedly spoken about continuing causes that were important to their mother. It is also true that Queen Camilla's role has evolved significantly over the years. After decades of public debate surrounding her relationship with the then Prince Charles, she gradually earned greater acceptance through consistent public service and support for charitable organizations. Since King Charles III's accession to the throne, she has carried out numerous official engagements as queen alongside the king, focusing on issues such as literacy, domestic abuse awareness, and osteoporosis prevention. Prince William, meanwhile, has remained focused on preparing for his future responsibilities as heir to the throne. His work on homelessness, mental health, environmental initiatives, and youth development has become a defining feature of his public role. While the media frequently speculates about private family dynamics, William rarely comments publicly on rumors, preferring instead to let his official work speak for itself. The fascination with Diana's legacy is unlikely to fade anytime soon. Whenever Catherine, Princess of Wales, appears at a major royal event, comparisons with Diana inevitably follow, not because she is attempting to replace her late mother-in-law, but because she now holds the same historic title. Catherine herself has consistently approached the role in her own style, while acknowledging the enormous respect that many people continue to have for Diana. Ultimately, understanding the difference between verified facts and sensational online claims is essential. Dramatic headlines are designed to capture attention, but they do not always reflect reality. Before accepting stories that describe explosive confrontations or unprecedented royal disputes, it is worth asking whether those claims are supported by official statements or reliable reporting. What remains beyond dispute is that Princess Diana's legacy continues to shape the modern monarchy, that Queen Camilla serves in her constitutional role as queen, and that Prince William is steadily preparing for the day he will become king. Their individual paths may be different, but together they reflect the continuing evolution of Britain's royal family under the watchful eyes of millions around the world. If you enjoyed this fact-based breakdown, be sure to subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments, and let us know which royal story you'd like us to examine next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.